Your life is full of daily bugs, decreasing your productivity and performance. And if you are searching for a source of daily life hacks to remove these bugs, decreasing your productivity and performance, then daily life hacks is your key to a wealthy source of valuable daily life hacks and tips for conducting a life full of productivity, fulfillment, and professional setting and achievement of your goals. 8 life skills you should know before reaching your 18 years old, between 3 phases of adolescence, childhood, and being young, and your serious entrance into the conflicts of life. You find yourself at the step of your 18 years among big changes happening in your life. Finishing high school and entering university or entering the work market and support yourself financially. Thinking seriously of travels, adventures, and starting your dream life. The fluctuating romantic life taking big part of your thinking, and even the big deep existence questions inside you that begin growing, and the trip begins for finding answers for some matters you have never thought of. These things could even potentially change drastically the whole path of your life. All of these things give to this phase of your life its own importance. It may also give you the strange feeling of being in danger until you find yourself isolated in moments of despair, disappointments, which may make you lose your self-confidence and your ability to pursue your life the way you want and you do. What could potentially help you in entering this phase of your life and live it easily with the big capacity to integrate yourself into it and entering your phase of adulthood and set your path you have drawn for your life in order to be able to walk on it and reach your goals? This question was asked literally on Quora, and the answer was from Julie Left Curtains from Stanford University. His answer was simply in developing various life skills which may look simple, but they are more important to be learned by the adult before reaching his 18 years old. 1. Talking to strangers. Children have learned from school and family not to talk to strangers. They thought the danger is coming from them and standing with them, which make the child grow unable to develop simple communication skills with confidence to anyone and express himself and his needs fluently, without fear and awkwardly, no matter what this person is. A cleaner in the streets, taxi driver, or even university professor or government employee. The adult should know how to talk to them fluently and respect, and know how he can answer their questions and ask them if he needs their help. Communication skills are not integrated into school courses. That's why we can learn them from the family or from training videos on the internet or attending training seminars specializing in learning those skills. 2. Know the paths and the traffic getting out from high school, adolescence phase to the adulthood phase and entering university, and the broad social activities make the adult required to move to more places than the house, school, or sport gyms or advertisement places. Now, the adults are required to know more about how to deal with various means of transport and how to move to far and close neighborhoods. And this is included into the previous skill, the skill of knowing how to deal with strangers in a way that the adult finds himself able to ask any stranger if he lost his path without fear or feeling himself in an awkward situation. 3. Classifying priorities, driving tasks, and organizing appointments and rendezvous. Parents often force the child to make his homework, and you find the mother more conscious about exam dates than the child personally. And this changes in the university, even if the adult don't move to live alone. In this case, he should be more conscious about his exam dates and the time to handle back the projects, activities, and the researching chains if they existed, and also work on them so that he can commit to handle them back with no delay. In addition to organizing the priorities of studies and outside activities and the other semesters he would enroll into, or if you would practice side jobs, all this require more consciousness, and the experience is the best learning tool in this case. He would rather take advice from someone older than him or mentor in these cases who has passed in the same experience of working and studying in the same time, or studying in his final years in the university. 4. Taking part in doing housework. No matter what you are at the moment, boy or adult, you are still living with your parents in the same house, or finding yourself forced to do all kinds of housework because of the circumstances of studies. You should know how to do the simple basic tasks of housekeeping, organizing your room, cooking simple meals, cleaning your clothes, etc. You are not still a child waiting for all these things to get done for you. You should perform these tasks alone and helping to do the general tasks of housekeeping and help your mother. And this is included into what was previously mentioned, which is organizing priorities and time, so that you find yourself able to do your school duties and the other duties in addition to help in doing the housework. 5. Dealing with personal problems. Everyone has his proper characteristics, bad or positive behaviors. Some kinds of behaviors can be positive or influence negatively, like getting furious quickly, and inability to control oneself, inability to control one's reaction, or expressing one's feelings. The influence of these behaviors gets more obvious the more the circle of people you are dealing with is getting bigger. That's why the adult should know how to deal with these problems and fix them with the help of his old friends or professors, or asking a consultant in mental behavior or mental health. The first step is the most important. It is being conscious, determine these problems, and avoid its negative influence that could have a catastrophic impact on adult's life. Maybe getting furious quickly could exclude him from university, make him lose his academic future. 6. Trying to deal with the states of getting high and down. Competition in the university, the high rising costs of university fees, and the fluctuating professors' mood, which seem to be difficult, and their requirements or dealing with work and studying in the same time, or just work alone and dealing with work supervisors. The social problems increase, and his colleague in the university whom he would like to marry, but he lacks the financial means to support himself. All of this would make life turn into falling and descending curves that keep on varying several times. This causes mood shift, difficulty in being able to control the circumstances with clear and calm mind. Dealing with these fluctuating and shifting cases and circumstances in life is the first lesson the adult begins learning doing this. And this process continues until death, because as long as he advances in age and social scale, and the more the responsibility he bears gets bigger, the more his mood keeps shifting. And if the adult could not manage to learn the skill to isolate between different matters in his life since the beginning of his life, things would get worse than difficult later. 7. Money and managing it. Until now, you are accustomed to take money from your parents. Even if you have the ability to work and support yourself financially and your university fees, the free side jobs you can practice could make you profit from satisfying side income, as long as it has no big negative impact on your academic achievement, even if these side jobs are not related to your field of study. In the end, it would give you valuable professional experience, even if it's not related to your field of study. Among these valuable professional experiences you could gain is good money management to the extreme limit you can potentially profit from. 8. Facing the dangers and the challenges. At the age of 18 years, at which you become responsible of your acts in front of the government and the society, and you are no longer a child behaving irresponsibly, and you find no one to blame you. That's why you need to think twice before you take any decision. You will find yourself accountable for its consequences, no matter what they are, good or bad. This would make you think more seriously before taking any decision, no matter how small it is. If you have passed the age of 18 and you have not still learned these skills, don't worry. It's not the end, and you can still learn these skills by the time. And in the end, the real life experience you gain is the one you learn from time by meeting the others and dealing with all categories of personalities, which make you accustomed to various circumstances and acquire good and mature personality. For those of you who are really interested in deepening their knowledge about the topic discussed in this video, here is a list of highly recommended book collection. The Success Principles for Teens by author Jack Canfield. What Do You Stand For? For Teens by author Barbara Lewis. Floortime Strategies to Promote Development in Children and Teens by author Andrea Davis. Girls in Real Life Situation by author Julia Taylor. Teaching Every Student in the Digital Age by author David Rose. The Parent's Guide to Parenting in the Digital Age by author Elizabeth Milovidov.